conversation down there. The money's good right now because you can't get enough steel. Steel is king down there again, just like it's starting to come back in Lorraine and Steubenville. There's process moving forward, but you know that we're going to have an issue somewhere down the road, and do they want to drive them back out of business again? They did that once. Are they going to come back and do it again? And that's a problem we're going to have to deal with in the near future. The thing I look at is, it's amazing talking to these unions and not the unions, but the businesses that are dealing with these unions, and they seem to be very workable right now. They seem to be, because of the money and the flowing of the products, and as this industry, we're just in the beginning cusp of this oil boom in the United States. We're just at the beginning. We're dealing with the oil sands in North America and the Dakotas. We're dealing with the shales down in the Texas, Colorados, and Oklahomas. Now we have the Eastern Shale play. They're even thinking there's another level of shale that's down there, even farther down. So, we're just at the beginning. So, the steel mills are really focusing on trying to get product to market. But the unions have been somewhat workable this time. But I know what will happen down the road when the next contract or something comes up. Then we'll see what happens and see where they're going to land. But they know that we are creating those jobs, and Youngstown, if you're from Youngstown, it's a whole different world now. I mean, you really got.
Everybody's worked the first time in 30 years and they worked it.
At first,
we've seen the movie before, we know how it ends.
Yes. But
it ends with the unions getting insanely greedy.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you have 4 major steel mills closed in 2 years.
Well, and here's what you can look at. There's areas of Ohio are in competition to trying to get those steel mills. And I wouldn't doubt if somewhere down the road, the investment goes down in some of those areas like this area or somewhere else where you'll see a steel mill. I mean, you're just going to see them start popping up everywhere. It's just, maybe I'm wrong, but I know there's some major investment wanting to come into Ohio because of just the steel. And if one area falters, I say you'll see some other area pop up with a reinvestment of steel product. I was with the Timkins just recently. They're excited. What they're doing to the ball bearings and everything with the oil and gas development, it's just giving them a shot in the arm. Amazing.
They're not doing it here.
Yeah.
You can't make it.
Yeah.
They're doing it in other cities.
Yes. Well.
Because they get driven out. And I just don't want to see.
Yeah, I agree. I know where you're coming from, and you and I are like minds on that. We worry about that, but right now I'm just trying to focus on getting these people back to work.
And regarding the governor.
Yeah.
Silence isn't gold.
Yes.
Now, when they were falsely demonizing George Bush,
Mm-hmm.
he kept quiet, didn't fight back.
Yeah.
And how'd that work out?
Yeah.
Here we are 4 years later, and he's still being horrendously falsely demonized.
Mm-hmm.
He's the main part of Obama's campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And being quiet doesn't work. You've got to fight back. And I know the media, the newspapers aren't going to publish it, and he's not going to get the Today Show to go along with it.
Yeah.
But has he done enough of a bully trumpet that he can do a news conference?
He has been.
And maybe you got to be doing one bigger and sooner.
Yeah.
Before all these 90,000 ballots start coming.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Get the word out.
And that's the thing about it is, will the media allow us to get the word out? Will they publish our press conference? I spent all that time. Yeah. Well.
That's what they need to do. They can get it on commercials.
Yeah.
It's like the other side.
But just, if he has a stated status, right?
Yes.
It ends up on television on most of the channels.
Yeah.
We need something like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a major address.
Well, I will forward that to the governor as soon as possible. Yes.
Why doesn't he get together with Romney and do an ad and say, and Romney can say, I want to do it for the whole country, what Kasich is doing in Ohio, and then say 2 or 3 things.
Yeah.
That would be so much better than all this.
I think Romney needs to do a commercial with me. Because,
that's not a bad idea.
I think it'd be great.
Why don't you get order champagne and do it?
I'll call George Brown after we get done speaking. Because I guarantee you, I know we could do a great commercial. And I can talk about what we had to do and where we're at. And I can get that done in a minute. And I feel strongly that, you know, that's an opportunity maybe I should look at. So I'd like to get some TV time anyways. Any other questions? It's just an honor, and I appreciate you, Ben, and Jim, and the crew out there. You guys are the lifeblood of getting out there, and if you're a Republican or you're an independent or you're a Democrat, you know, you look at this as a very important election. As we all know, there's a lot of things at stake, and these young volunteers I have here, again, you know, it's about their future. It's about what we have we're fighting for. And I know Mrs. Hall and I are putting 18-hour days in, knowing that, you know, we're fighting for someone. We're fighting for our country, for our Constitution. We're fighting for what we believe in, and our forefathers believed in, and we're getting back to that. And you know what? I'm out to the Ashland County Fair, and I'll be quiet here, Jim. I know I'm going long, and I got to get these people out here to knock on doors. But Ashland County Fair, I had people coming up, young people from all ages saying, "What can I do? How can I help? Let me register." And I pray those 9,527 people who have asked for ballots are the people who says, time is enough, I need to get out there, and I need to get off the couch, and I got to make a difference with my vote. So again, God bless you. Look forward to having you out there to help us out in this area on October 20th. We're going to be meeting at Ron Falcone's house, and we're going to blitz this area hard. And that's the Gibbs campaign, the Alhoff campaign, myself and others will be out there hitting it hard. We need volunteers at Ron's house. And Ron, sorry, I might be inundating you, but do you have any comment about that, Ron?
No, yeah, it's just like Representative said, at my house on October 20th, we're helping, just as Dave said, to try to fight and defend our Constitution and basically to defend our way of life. Hopefully that we can elect a new president.
Yeah. Thank you for your service. We're going to be back up here. Christopher and I, we've been teaming up. Christopher, raise your hand. And Christopher has volunteered with Hallie to tag team helping us in the walk program up in this area. And anyone who would like to help us out, or we're wanting to team up. It's all of us fighting for the great cause. So thank you again, Jim. I'm going to quit talking. My wife's glaring at me saying we need to get out there and do doors. So Ken, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Ron, what time was that at your house?
We set for 9 o'clock.
9 a.m.? Okay, good enough. Yeah, one of the reasons why we have these meetings early in the morning is so people can come to them and still get out there and knock on the door. That's it. So we're going to try to wrap it up here pretty quickly, but we do have some announcements. First of all, tomorrow, ice cream social on Medina Square. Lisa, did you want to mention anything else about that?
Yeah, I've got these flyers, and also if you're precinct walking in Medina County, remember to invite folks to come from 1 to 4 tomorrow on the square. We've got free ice cream, hot dogs. We have a bouncy house, slushy machine, but it might be a little cold for that. But we've been blessed with a lot of awesome donations to make this a really nice event. And we're hoping to get a lot of the I's and maybe the soft R's, and you know, let them meet the Central Committee and other elected officials from Medina County, and you know, pull them over on our side of the fence and let them know what we're doing and why we're doing it. So see people out there. So please forward or take some flyers with you and encourage people to come tomorrow. Rain or shine, we're still gonna have a nice party. Live entertainment as well.
Register and vote?
Yeah, we will have that as well. We've got some nice door prizes, so it should be fun.
Yep.
Oh, and I still need volunteers. If anyone wants to volunteer for 1 hour, we need volunteers from noon to 4:30. So any hour within there would be awesome. Like either scooping ice cream or serving hot dogs or being behind behind the table, with the candidates' information and elected officials.
Okay, and then the day after that, this coming Monday, the 60-plus bus will be hitting Medina Square again from 3 to 5 p.m. and helping to seniors to understand that Obamacare is not good for them. Obamacare is why they're losing $700 million in Medicare. So they're going to educate the public. We're planning to go there ourselves, and maybe others of you would like to go to that event as well. Dave mentioned it in his talks. October 2nd is when early and absentee voting begins. October 2nd, folks, that's what, about 2 weeks away? That's real soon. If you want to get to those people before they vote, this next 2 weeks is key. Voter registration ends on October 9th. If they're not registered to vote by then, they won't be voting. Next breakfast, 2 weeks, actually 3 weeks from today, not 2 weeks. Second Saturday in October, Congressman Jim Renacci will be speaking again. Once again, we're emphasizing candidates that are running for election in the district where they're running. So be sure to come there then. Everything you can do between now and November 6th is very, very critical. And Scott's holding up the donation can. We cover the admission for first-timers, and we can always use a little extra money to help cover that, and also the ink and postage, and even robocalls we go through like crazy this time of year. So anything you can help with would be greatly appreciated. Let's see, anything else, Lisa?
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Oh, I want to identify Senator Larry Obhoff in the back of the room. Thanks for joining us. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you for coming.
I don't know how many here are Democrats.